welcome back to Pyrofalcon Plays SimCity 2013. In the last episode, I realized that I have a processor factory, but closed it like an idiot, so, that is a thing that needs to be done. However, apparently I had a plan, and now I've remembered it, which is great. So, in order to do processors, we need plastic and alloy. Well, we have the alloy, but we need the plastic. And to get plastic, we need to refine it at an oil refinery. We finally have enough money to do that, so we're going to slap down an oil refinery here. And it's a very specific place. I'm placing it here. Actually, I'm going to place it here. Yeah, that way it gives the smelting factory a little bit of room to grow. But since I placed the service road here, and it cuts through this entire thing, the oil delivery trucks can just cut through here and deliver it here to the oil refinery, which is what it needs to do. Whoops. Alright, so once that hires some people, let's see, let's go ahead and place another plastic polymizer on it. Okay. Out of petroleum resources. We ran out of crude. Holy crap! Put out those fires, guys! Oh good, it didn't burn down. Well, we've built so many buildings. Let's go ahead and add another fire truck garage. I don't know if that's necessary per se at the moment, but we will see. I'm in the yellow for budget because why? Because monthly transactions are crap. Why is monthly transaction crap? Oh, because it's factoring in the $500,000 payback that I had to send over to Commander's Corner. So obviously we're still making a strong profit. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so oil. Okay, what we need now is a place that we can place plastic. We need a plastic storage lot, so we're going to destroy this. I'm going to place a plastic storage lot here. Now, oh, sweet. Thanks. Achievement unlocked. So, now I'm going to keep plastic to use locally for now, until I get more of a handle on exactly how much plastic we're using. Because remember, the only reason we're going to get plastic is to make processors. And the only reason I'm making processors is because I want to be able to sell enough that I can unlock the consumer electronics factory. And to get that, I need an electronics HQ. It looks like I'm going to have to place a bunch more trading lots. In fact, I'm half tempted to move the community college. Or, actually, it'll be less expensive. I need to move the trade depot because I need to expand it a little bit. Okay, alloy, raw ore. Oh, here we go. Let's delete this one. And we'll replace that with processors. There. Okay, now everything's covered. So now, once we start making plastic... Oh, we already have started making plastic. Excellent. Okay, we're going to reopen the processor factory. And we are going to set those processors to be exported. That's $72,000 per 1,000 processors. That is where the money is. I know you need plastic and alloy. We are working on it, you piece of crap. What do you mean power? We're out of power now? Wait a minute. When the hell did that happen? Oh God, I hadn't factored in... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Alright. Okay, I'll tell you what happened and why I'm stupid. When I clicked the power and I saw down here that 123 megawatts were available in the region, I hadn't factored in that doesn't necessarily apply to the city I'm buying from. But I had a reader remind me that the first project I researched way back in the day when Guthdragon's Den was at its peak was the solar factory, or more specifically, the the advanced solar panels for a solar power plant. So that's what we are going to build. It's going to be pricey, but it'll be clean power. And, oh, I guess that's basically it. It'll be clean power. And that would be a Facebook message, which I thought I disabled. But that's okay. Alright. So we have a dirt road. Now, how much are you? 33 grand. Okay, so we're gonna put you here. Now, how much does this cost me? 40,000. Ouch. Okay, I'm running a 51 deficit, so I need 2 of those. Are those the same size? No, they're a lot smaller. Okay, now if I destroy that, it's only 12. I would need 3 of these. It would be 120,000, which is pricey, but I think I can afford it. That would leave me 50,000 remaining. Yes, guys, I'm doing math in my head, but I am happy with my calculations. 1, 2, 3. That was slightly less than I thought I needed. Or that was less than I had calculated. Okay, but that's alright. Once those start kicking in, we should be set. Those are tiny. I had never built one of those before. I didn't realize how tiny those are. Those don't take up too much room at all. Okay, so we need 150 megawatts. We are producing, at peak, 112 megawatts. Hopefully the power plant will hire people soon. And we should be all set. So the lack of power has hurt us because, you know, we are... our smelting factory and our oil refinery can't function. Our processor factory has no alloy. I'm not going to shut it down for now, though, because if I do, it will just have to go rehire everybody again, so we'll just leave it as it is. Okay, there we go. So the solar power plant is operational now. And we need... Oh, we're only pulling 90 megawatts. That's alright. I'll be able to place another one soon. Okay, now water is the other problem. So we've solved one problem. We are running a deficit of water. Let's see here. How is our water table? Water is actually very easy to deal with in this game, surprisingly. I think we'll just go ahead and make our own water. And yeah, that right there is just about how much we need. As you see from messing over this, we are only buying 1.5 kilogallons an hour. And water is cheap. I mean, this giant water pumping station only requires 400 an hour, which is great. So we are losing quite a bit of cash per hour. However, as I've mentioned in other videos, you don't play to your hourly cost, your hourly rate. You play to your overall rate. And even though we're running at a deficit hourly, we are selling so much money, or we are making so much money from industries that we'll be alright. And it'll be even better once the processors kick it, or the processors start getting made. Alright, so where's our alloy? I said to export the alloy, didn't I? Okay, we're gonna set alloy to use locally. Now, if you look here, you may think I'm a moron because, again, alloy is what's making most of our money right now. However, we can put that alloy to better use by producing processors which are selling for a hell of a lot more. The smelting factory has turned itself off due to water problems. Well, that will be fixed very shortly. I promise you. In fact, I can hedge my bet and do that. So now, or let's not do that, in fact, because of how dirty that water is. Yeah, I think if I put it here, it'll be clean. There we go. So now we can get oil or water to the smelting factory a lot quicker. And we have a very, very tiny excess. So let's stop buying it. And start worrying about our own water supply. I know the arcology needs more metal. We are working on it. I promise you, we are working on it. What's going on with sewage? Well, at least now I know what the problem is here. I had a reader helpfully point out to me. I was trying to figure out why we had backed up pipes when I clearly had an excess capacity here. But the reason is because the sewage treatment plant, although it can handle a 70 kilogallon sewage flow, it can only treat 52 gallons of that. So you just have to keep up with it. There is no simple solution. That's pricey. I'm gonna hold off. So we're gonna be losing a little bit of our sewage. Like here, let's try and pull it up. There is a sewage storage problem. We are able to process the flow, but we won't be able to treat all the sewage. So all of that stuff's going to be dumped back to the water table as ground pollution. I'll deal with it. There's nothing I can really do about it right now without breaking my bank. Wow, what happened here? Unskilled workers. I'm going to go ahead and leave those unsightly buildings for now because that means there's an education problem, which we can fix. Look at that. Look at how many students suddenly need to be enrolled. And this is, again, the problem with expanding too fast. So now I've gone from a healthy hourly profit to a very crap hourly profit, or rather a huge hourly loss. And this will take some time to fix. And if you're thinking to yourself, gee, Pyro, aren't you just making the same mistakes you did in Guth Dragon's Den? Well, congratulations, you get a cookie, because I sure am. This time, I'm being more careful about how I do it. I am making the same mistakes, however, I'm being a little bit more cautious. I am playing slower. It's only now telling me that? Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's check our job situation. Jobs are good. Jobs are very good. Well, for the poor. Medium wealth, not so much. So we can start transitioning a few more blocks, just a few at a time, to be more medium wealth or even high wealth. So let's get, let's see, those are upgrading, so I don't want to mess with them right now. Let's see. Medium park, there we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we're not going to do any more parks. See, all these buildings are suddenly upgrading to the medium wealth, which is good for the medium wealth jobs, but bad for the poor jobs. So we're going to have to keep a very close eye on our numbers here. We only have 130 unfilled jobs of the poor. That's good. And that will probably start plummeting once some of those buildings on the east side of town start upgrading to medium density. And hopefully with all these new people coming in, we can start putting a dent into the deficit that we're running. See, for anyone who's been concerned about, the American deficit, for my fellow American viewers, running at a deficit by itself is not a bad thing. It's depending on whether you can pay it off. We can pay it off, but right now it's kind of tight. It's very tight, in fact. All right, let's disable the metals HQ. Yeah, that helped. That significantly helped. That very significantly helped. Now I'm only losing 2,300 an hour. That may have coincided with the fact that these medium wealth houses suddenly popped up, but we will see. Let's check the job situation. Job situation. Oh, job situation is fantastic now for the poor. So this means we can, in fact, not even worry about expanding the east side of town. So now we need to continue expanding the west side of town and making these people more wealthy. Where did I put my house? I put my house here. Let's convert this small block into wealthy people. And I'm watching my finances very carefully because I'm coming to the point. Smelt a total of 100 tons. Yeah. That's the problem. Okay, we are going to take out an emergency bond of 25k just to make sure we don't get trashed. And let's see, we're going to start exporting alloy again because the processor factory has plenty. So we're going to start, oops. I'm going to start exporting alloy. And this should pull us out of the hole. Sewage is still a problem. That's alright. We do have a problem with the power plant here. I don't know why it's smoking. We're okay. Since we're still buying a lot of power. Okay, what's going on here? Building fire, abandoned building. Oh, look at that. My bulldozer building, or my bulldozer button is yellow again. Let's take care of that before I have a mutiny in the comments section. What's going on with trash, guys? Garbage dumps are full. Well, of course they are. Why should this be easy on me? Why should everything go right for me? We need challenges, right? I'll slap down an incinerator and start burning that garbage out. Would you stop telling me I'm going to be bankrupt in 6 hours? I'm not going to be bankrupt in 6 hours. I'm not going to be bankrupt in any hours. After my humiliation in Guth Dragon's Den, I refuse to be bankrupt again. Why are you still talking to me, advisor ticker bar? Go away. Thank you. Just go away. I got this. I got this. Yeah. I intimidated the bar. Okay. Anywho. Okay. So now that we start getting some skilled workers back in here, since our education was crap, maybe that'll start helping us out as well. Look at this. Look, I already have 200 grand. We're going to go ahead and pay off that bond. Just get it out of there. We're doing fine. Now, let's check on our buses. How's our buses? Our buses are still fine. It's an average wait of 20 minutes. It's going up. We're going to add one bus thing. Just one. So now we have 6 buses. We've doubled our fleet. I think we'll be alright. Speaking of buses, did I add? Yes, I added bus stops there. I should have done school bus stops everywhere. Yes, I did. And now, hopefully, all of our students will be enrolled. Let's, in fact, take a look at that number. Because we can't fall behind in the education level when we have so many high-tech buildings, especially given our processor factory. In fact, have we exported any... Have we exported any of our processors yet? We must have. That has to be where all the money's coming from. Yeah, there's 72,000 processors that were exported. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. So I need 7,200 processors manufactured per day. I only have 1,200. So we need to take care of that. Now, do I have the room? Ooh, that's not good. How many can one of you do? One of you can do 1,200 processors per day, right? No, one of you can do 2,400 a day. So 2 is 4,800. Wait a minute. Electronics basic 1,200 a day. Okay, maybe it is only 1,200. So adding with that, that'll be 3,600. And I need 72. I will need 4 wings. Oh god. Oh boy. I should not have put the processor factory in this corner. Oh, good. I can place it. Okay, good. All right, there we go. Now we've got enough. All right. Oh, and I'm over my time again. This is what I get for not looking at my timer. Thanks for watching, guys. I think I'll do one more episode for this session and then start throwing these videos together to get them out for you. Not that it matters, because if you're listening to this, it is already out for you. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you tomorrow for another episode. Bye.